Hello, everybody. This is Greg 29407 back with another episode of City Skylines. And we've had some changes since the last episode. We had just turned everything on, and we were getting all sorts of people coming into our brand new beach area. And it was really exciting, and everything was coming in really nicely. And I had all sorts of massive traffic problems around the airport, and I managed to fix everything. Had to redo a bunch of road stuff. I got rid of the parking lots in here. We had a bunch of these little parking lots, and people were just like using these to go around in a circle. It was just really, really crazy. I put a couple of parking garages in here and adjusted some of the lanes, the left turn lanes and that kind of thing. It seems to work pretty well. When some planes come in, we get a little bit of backup, but normally it's pretty good. In fact, traffic's at 85%. It's been averaging 85 to 86%. We got that fixed pretty well. And in terms of all of our beachfront property, it's really, really nice. It's coming in across very, very well. I went ahead and got all of the beach stuff all set up really cool. A few more things. I found some umbrellas and things. Let me see if I've got this event tent thing. I got some like little tents and stuff. Let me see what that looks like. Yeah, it's kind of like those. It's kind of like those cargo containers that I set up. You can get them to do different kind of colors. It's kind of random. I need to do a little bit more stuff. I'm going to do some more customization on that. That'll be pretty cool. And I need to do that and some more umbrellas. It looks really nice and lived in. We got people coming in here now. In fact, let's see what we're up to. Front Beach, we are at, where's my stars? 3 stars. 3 stars, and it's just a matter of getting more people in here. The back beach thing, though, hit 5 stars right away. Massive 5 star. They love it back there. Anyway, one of the interesting things I found about these hotels and everything, and these hotels are turning out really, really cool. And they're all filled in. I've added a bunch more people in here, so I'll get that in a minute. Some of the hotels, though, for instance, that one shows, it shows them as high-density residential. It's the Hotel Derrick. High-density residential, it can hold 353 households. Well, why is that? It's supposed to be like this. See, this is the MGM Signature Hotel. Number of visitors this week, 54. So that's more like it should be. You know, number of visitors. See, there's number of visitors for the resort hotel and number of visitors for the marina and hotel. And but then some of these things, like this one, Peabody Hotel, high density residential. And I don't have anyone here because of low land value. And I've been running into this quite a bit. So 253 households, but 0 people live there because low land value. Well, it's on the beach. I mean, and look at a beautiful pool back here. I got to find a way of boosting up the land value. There's several ways of doing that. I may do one way, try and get that. There's a challenge you can get, and if you lay some kind of item, then it boosts up your land value for the entire city, I think. I can't remember what it's called right now. It's on the tip of my tongue. I've forgotten. I may go for that. Most of these look normal. Again, Cosmopolitan. Dead person's waiting for transport, but it's high density residential. They can hold 900 people though. We're almost at the maximum on both of those towers. This Hotel Derrick, low land value. And let me show you what the land value looks like. Yeah, you'd think it'd be a little bit higher, since you're on the ocean and everything. You know, it's right on. It's between 2 really popular parks. Yeah, what are you gonna do? One thing I did have a problem here was the Venetian. The main building holds 1,004 households, and this was 0 people in there until a few minutes ago. And so what I did was, this tower was full, these 2 were empty. I put a pond over here, and it didn't help out much. So then I put a ditch back here, filled with water, and that fixed this one. This one was still empty. So I put another pond over here, and it fixed that. So doing a little bit of cheating. It looks nice, though. I mean, that's really kind of cool. I probably need to do that in some other, like right back here too. So that's kind of a cheat. That's kind of a pain in the neck too. But anyway, so that's working pretty well. Now, in terms of residents, right away my population wasn't 7,500 when I turned it on, and it immediately jumped to like 15,000 because all these people and visitors are living in these hotels along the beach. I said, "Oh man, this is really good." But then they all started flashing at me, not enough employees and not enough residents. Oh no, this is bad. So I went ahead and started. I went to this area that I had set aside for high density, and I started placing a high density in here, and a lot of space set aside for it. There's this whole area here. I've been doing it along here first, and like a couple of blocks. I've been slowly filling it in. I'll eventually get all around here, this, and all around here. I've also set aside some space along here next to this low density thing for a string of high rises. So that's really helped out a lot. And they're coming very well. There's a wide variety of these buildings. And I'm trying to be very careful that I don't overdo it. I need some parking over here, it looks like. These are primarily four-lane roads around the outside, and then some little two-lane roads in the middle. This is one way this way and one way coming back. Maybe we're going to set this up so it's one way up, one way all back down. So I'm going to keep my eye on traffic there. And then here's my downtown area with all the tourist stuff. And I've been starting to place some buildings in here. I placed a City Hall, the Opera House, the Modern Art Museum, the Grand Mall, the Aquarium, the Theater of Wonders, and the Expo Center. You see me use these buildings before. I'm putting them all right along this main one-way up, one-way down set of streets. I have two monorails right here. I've got a parking garage. I placed one of my hotels over here, and it's called Downtown Hotel, so I'll do that. I'm probably going to put some more downtown hotels as well down here. Parking garage and a parking garage. Probably put maybe another one up here somewhere. A little bit of commercial over here, very little though. I don't want to overdo the commercial. And I placed a big train station here, which I think I'm going to get rid of. I placed it here just as a placeholder. I don't think I'm going to use this now. I'm thinking I'm going to stick with my monorails because contrary to what I thought we originally, we added this mountain, this beautiful mountain, which I love with the waterfall and everything, because we had this big empty flat space. I'm never going to be able to fill this up. Well, now I'm filling it up pretty good. So I'm going to be able to fill this entire thing up, I think. I'm not going to tear down my mountain, of course, but so I think I'm going to fill it up okay. So I am going to need some more high-rise stuff along here. And but I don't need a train. I don't think having train tracks going up here and trains going around here and that kind of thing makes much sense. What I'm thinking about doing is having a monorail that comes maybe from here somewhere and goes up this way and back around and just kind of goes back and forth. And then the other one leaves over here and then comes this way and on up to try and connect this whole area. This area connects through the mountain and this road. I'll have another, maybe this road right here connects too. It would be nice to have some mass transit to go along with that. So that's what I'm planning on doing. And then I will fill in this part with commercial and offices as need be. One other thing I did was my educational level started to be really under. I'm still kind of under on elementary school. All of a sudden, I have a much higher need for schools, high school and elementary. So I added one of both right down here. And I moved my recycled things over here, and I put in a high school and an elementary school and a church. And I've got all sorts of sports stuff, high school and elementary school sports back here. This was originally going to be a big industrial area. I think I'm going to make this more housing. It's right up against this. I need more housing anyway, so maybe some high rises along here and then more low rises back here, but in a different way. Oh, my monorail, by the way, is really full. It's taken off really, really well. 1,500 people use it. I did a second tourist line that goes, the main line went counterclockwise and the new line goes clockwise. As you can see, they're both evenly matched. 15 stops. The second one, I forgot to connect a line to the cruise ship thing. That's okay. So the other one does. I forgot about it on this one. They're both very, very popular. And let's see. I've got quite a few people at this station. I think that's the airport. Otherwise, we're in pretty good shape. 180 per train car. That's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, 171 there. Where's that one at? That is this. Yeah, that's the airport right here. Okay. And then on line 2, it's only 49. So we're in pretty good shape with this. I don't want to overtax the system, though. Right now it's working really good. I did bus lines. I did all sorts of stuff. I keep forgetting about all this stuff. So what I did was I have in this large neighborhood, I have 2 bus lines. This one takes all the residents over to it comes right up to here. And I have a walkway that takes you from the bus line to this monorail station. This one covers all this part of the neighborhood. It takes you to this monorail station. I have 2 bus lines in this neighborhood. This one takes you to this bus station, this monorail system. This one takes you to that monorail station. I will do another one for the high rises. I think I'll have it go up and down here. So it'll go past both of these 2 monorail stations and through downtown. So I've got those going. These I don't because they're really close to monorail stations. There's not that many people living there anyway. So that's working out pretty well. So that's what I've been doing with my public transportation. So what I need to do next, everything's in balance right now. I've got 24,000 people. What I need to do next is figure out what I want to do with this area up here. I know I want some housing in there, but I want some housing with a golf course, housing with a college, housing with the golf course and the Oasis. I don't know. I'm going to have to go over this stuff, think about it, and see where we're at. I will be right back. Okay, I've been working on this a little bit more, and I've continued my roads over here. This was that big box I'm still thinking about. I connected this road down here, made this road over here, came along here. So I have a whole outer edge now. And I also did another roundabout down here. Because I was worried I was having too many roads dead end under this big area. This is going to have a big traffic problem. So now I got this, and I can do another road off of here as I need to. This road right here is going to continue all the way up here eventually. But what I want to do now is I got rid of the train station. I'm going to go ahead and start doing one of my monorails. I want to go ahead and do the monorail from my downtown area. Right now I've got these 2 monorails that go straight to the airport. This new line I'm going to put right here, I think right behind this thing. And I'm going to come up this way and come around back. And I'll have a couple of stations along here for the back end of whatever goes in, probably residential. And probably back here where I think my college is going to go. And then back up towards the airport that way. So let's go ahead and start putting these in. And getting these train stations ready to go. So let's see, the monorail. Start off this one without the road. Let's start off right here. I think the line is going to go right over that like this. Go over like this. I want to put it over on this road here. Then we'll come off over here. Like that. Let me do this. And this is going to come over that way, so yeah. All right, let me see the best way of connecting this over. Let's see if we can figure this out. Ooh, that's ugly. Let's straighten this out a little bit. How's that look? So those tracks a little bit in the way. You can just get that point. Ah, it's hard to grab that thing. Trying to grab this little base thing. It was right on the road. Ah, don't want to touch the road. I want that base. It's so hard to get. Come on. All right. Now let's delete. Delete. Let's try this again. All right, there we go. Okay, here is the start of the line right here in the center of our downtown area. Goes along here as we saw. Got a station here where this will be a lot of residential. Another station a little farther up the line, more residential. Here's where our college is going to be. It's probably going to back up to this main road, so it'll be all, the campus will be all in here. Kind of goes around a goofy way around this roundabout. You got a station here, then a station here, and then finally it ends up right here. I didn't connect this rail to this rail. I don't know if I should do that. There's no reason to. I don't know if it would hurt anything, I guess. No reason to do that. I'll think about it. It's just something that I could do if I wanted to. If I connected it down here too, I guess I could have I could connect that right up here or something. Just in case I wanted to have a loopy-loop line or something. I might do that eventually. So that's going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and start working on my residential stuff, getting some of this set up, get fixed up. I also want to lay out the golf course, but I think I'll do that on camera so you can see how that goes. I'm not sure how that's going to work exactly, so we'll see how that goes. So until next time, this is Greg 29407 saying aloha, and we will see you next time.